What is up, guys? It is about 2.5 hours after I last recorded, which was this night at about 4 a.m, maybe 3:30, not sure. But basically, I've been sleeping for 2.5 hours because we were clubbing. And I thought to myself, instead of sleeping in and getting up at like 12 and then trying to sleep in the evening, I'd rather just get up as usual, more tired, obviously, get some stuff done, and then go to bed early so I can just sleep for like whatever, 10, 11 hours, whatever I need. And then I can wake up Monday morning feeling more or less normal. And that's what I did. And so now I'm hitting a workout with Michel here in the park. I think he's just arriving in the background. So it will be pushed today. Let's see what I can do.
Ich versuch's nur wegzudrücken, aber.
So geil.
Ja. Nein. Ja.
Alright guys, just rendering some videos, and yesterday, but just the last weeks were crazy in my opinion. But also I feel like it's just the beginning. I'm just using this day today to, of course, get some sleep because I slept for 2 hours this night, but also to plan out the next weeks, how I manage like food, how I manage work, YouTube and all that stuff, working out, and how I can really level up on the side, because I still believe that reading books is one of the most rewarding things you can do in terms of leveling up your character and your mindset in your life, because you can look at things on social media and they can really help sometimes, but if you actually want to grasp something deeper, you have to consume it longer, so it actually gets stuck into your brain. Not only longer, like with more context and all of that stuff, but also more repetitive. So not only reading it once, but rereading your notes, reading something else about the author or the book, or some stories from the book, some people that have read the book, what they think about it. And in that way, you really have something valuable in your brain that you have for future use. Because a reel or something like that, or even a YouTube video, the chance that you can actually remember it and use it for life, and it's actually something meaningful and not something like, well, your mindset is all that matters, or work hard and it will pay off. You won't hear something very complex and deep in such a short form. It doesn't work. Writing down stuff and reading stuff is the reason why humanity has gotten to where it is right now, because that's where we started to pile our knowledge. Before that, it was really like you learn something through your life and then you try to give it to the next generation for them to learn. But it was always one person had access to their knowledge and the people around them. As soon as we started writing down stuff, we now have knowledge not only from you and the people around you, but from everybody on this earth, basically, and then from the history since starting to write it down. And that's so much knowledge. And that's why we can just develop humanity as fast as we can right now. And many people tell me like, well, it's easier to just read a summary or watch a video because it doesn't waste time. But time is not always the important matter here, because your brain doesn't work perfectly. You can't just hear something once and remember it perfectly forever. You have to repeat it, and if you don't do that, you will lose it. It's like that with any language, with anything basically ever. So the more you consume it, ingrain it into your brain, the more it actually gets stuck. And so reading a book over the course of, let's say, a month, really sitting down every day or every 2 days, or let's say every weekend, to get back to the topic, to think into the topic again, and then talk to people about it, for example, that really gets stuck in your brain, because it's like a phase in your life where you've read this book and it actually transforms you in how you do things. And so that's what I want to include into my daily plan, besides everything that I'm doing. It is tough because there's a little amount of time to do so. but it is very necessary for me, and so this is what today looks like. Thinking how I can make this work and then starting to make it work. Alright guys, finished planning all the stuff, getting some stuff done here. And now I'm headed to my dad's place to teach my younger brother more about computers, or basically about laptops and how to use one and what you can do with the internet. I do that by basically showing him how to do it himself and kind of guiding him through. So I, in the meantime, cut some more videos and get some more work done, and he's also learning, so it's a win-win. But after that I will head straight to the bed. I also took a nap just an hour or two ago for just 1 hour, and getting up from a nap after you've slept for 2 hours the night before is so tough, but I did it, as you can see. But I have to get my sleep back, and so this day will end soon.